Well, I can't believe it. It's finally here. This has been almost a 4 month process getting this belt made and getting it completed. Um, it just showed up yesterday. Today is July 2nd as I'm filming. This I went to Buddy's house to go watch Money in the Bank live from London and came home and there was a box waiting for me. And so uh, pulled it out of the box last night. Instantly loved it. This is an NWA television title on the red strap. The plates are made by, I hope I'm saying his name correctly, Jagu Jan or Jagu Jan. I cannot. I will put his how you spell his name right here. These are 5.5 millimeter CNC high definition plates, and they are gorgeous plates. I wish he did a little bit darker blue, but I've seen photos of the belt with like light blue on the side plates. I could always change that myself. That's not a big deal. Just a little paint thinner and then some testers enamel. But yeah, 5.5 millimeter CNC plates made by Jagu, and he already had made the plates. He made them and then offered them on his Facebook page. Did anybody want these? And I snatched them up. The leather, Mendoza Craft, Antonio Mendoza. When I bought the belt, I bought the plates directly from Jagu, and because they already had a working relationship, I had him ship them directly to Antonio Mendoza's house, and so he can do the leather work. He doesn't have to wait on me to send the plates, and it was well worth it. I actually shot him an audio message over Facebook Messenger last night, telling him what I thought of the belt, and great dude. He's consistent. Communication is consistent. His pricing is good. The quality is there. So let's dive into the belt before we get in the history of the belt, before we get into the nuts and bolts of this thing, and I give you guys close-ups and all that good stuff. So this belt, the red NWA TV title, was originally made by Reggie Parks, the same guy who made similar belts with the same design. The NWA National, the Hogan 84, the Hogan 85, and then he also did an NWA TV title on a black strap as well later on. But this was a Reggie Parks design. Original plate thickness, I've been told, on Reggie Parks belts are not actually 4 millimeter. I've never held one in my hand, but I've been told they are under calipers. They are measured at 3.2 millimeter. So this is a little bit thicker plates than what the original belt would have had. It debuted in April. Yeah, April of 85. The date I have is 4/20 of 85. I don't know if that's the date that the episode was filmed or the episode was broadcast and shown on TV. But April 20th, 85, I want to say it was Jimmy Crockett Jr. I don't think it was David Crockett. Presented this to Dusty Rhodes, and off she went. The other two people that I associate this belt with besides Dusty is Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson. And so the strap color. I love this belt, but every replica I see of the NWA TV title, the strap is too light. It's too, here, it's like this shade of red right here. Hang on. It's like an Old Spice shade of red. And I'll show pictures here to prove what I'm saying, but if you go back and look at when either Dusty had it, when Arn had it, I found a few pictures of Tully with it. It was always a darker red strap. And I don't get why these belt makers, whether they are Classic Shields, whether it's Orm, whether it's, fill in the blank. They always put it on a too light, bright color of a strap. So when I reached out to Antonio Mendoza about doing this belt, I told him, I said, I want like an oxblood red, a really deep, dark red. And that's what he delivered. I ordered this belt on March 8th, the plates. The leather, let me rephrase that. I ordered it on the 8th. I ordered the plates on the 8th. They were shipped directly to Antonio's house. He got them on the 15th via DHL. So a week's ship time for Jagu. And then I just got it yesterday, which was July 1st. So figure right around, let's see. So about 3.5 months to get a belt done, which is, to me, I told him to take his time. I said, I don't need this for an autograph signing. I don't need this for any certain reason. You take your time and make sure, all your ducks are lined up in a row, and it's something that, you're proud of and you think I'll be happy with. And he knocked this thing out. So let's get into this belt. Pick this thing up for you. She is heavy. Like I said, 5.5 millimeter thick CNC plates. So this is a triple first for me. It is my first Jagu belt. It is my first CNC made belt. It is my first Antonio Mendoza leather experience. And between those two guys, I would not be afraid to do this again. This was money well spent, in my opinion. But you can see how dark red this is, the strap. That's what I wanted. And I'll show pictures throughout the video of, like I said, Arn and Dusty having it and Tully having it. And you could tell that the red on the main plate was always brighter than the strap. And I think a lot of that has to do with sweat, baby oil, blood, who knows what else was getting, this belt was around in the 80s. Who knows what else it was exposed to. So he did the correct tooling. What I've been told is exo tooling. You can see it's an X, and then there's a little, I don't know if that's a flower or what that is, in between each X. I asked Antonio if he had the stamps to do that tooling, and he shot me a picture back in about 10 minutes. He made me a sample. He said, yes, I do. And could not be happier. I also told him I wanted the snap boxes done in black. There is a photo that I'm going to show you right now of Dusty Rhodes after he's beaten, I think it was Tully, he beat in the cage and he won the services of Baby Doll for 30 days. And he's got the belt in one hand. He's going out of the cage down the steps to go grab Baby Doll and take her with him. And you could see clear as day that the snap box was black. So that was definitely a request of mine. 2x8 male snaps on this side, as well as another set of 2x5 snaps, another black snap box with NWA stamped in it. And this leather, he did a good job in the fact that he pointed this out on his video. I'll even put a link for his video in my comments section down below. Not in the description, but in the comments section. He made the remark that he put it on a thick piece of leather, and boy did he, to support these heavy plates. And gorgeous black leather backing. And if you guys are wondering if there's anything different, like from one leather maker to another, yes, there is a lot of difference. Some cut corners, some don't. He did not. And also, while I'm on the subject, anybody that makes YouTube videos, go get yourself an around the neck phone holder. It makes life so much easier. I have both hands now. But this is great. I will. You never say never, but I don't ever expect to sell this belt. I expect to get it autographed by Arn and Tully. I wish Dusty was still here to sign it, but unfortunately it's not the case. And she goes well with this. Is that a pair or what? Reminds me of that old photo of Flair and Arn standing next to each other backstage, and they're both wearing the belts. Put that photo right here for you. But yeah, Mendoza Craft, thumbs up. Jagu, thumbs up. Would not even contemplate or second guess not doing this again. Or what I'm trying to say is I would definitely do this again. I'm tripping over my own words. More belt videos coming. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff.